Hello. I just made a Spanish video because I feel called to make a Spanish video, and but I also feel called to share the same message in English because I guess God wants me to, and I am obedient. So I'm gonna try to share the same message. And I say I'm gonna try because it's hard for me to repeat the exact same thing in two different languages. Because I go with the flow, I go with the channeling, I go with what God puts in my heart. So it's hard to repeat the same exact thing in a different language. Of course, as long as YouTube doesn't have subtitles in Spanish, to translate one language to another one, it's gonna be hard for me to talk about the same exact thing into different versions of videos. But anyway, I just want to clear the energy because, as you see, I have cold, but I also having problems with my throat chakra because the trickster is always trying to block me and everybody that is trying to speak words from God. But anyway, so my message is about next year. I've been listening and watching videos and reading about next year, what the next year is bringing for us. And basically, I'm gonna try to make this video shorter because it's in English. It's gonna be more easy for me to get the message. But next year is about a lot of tests and tribulations to test our strength, our spiritual strength, and our faith. Okay, next year is gonna be full of a lot of situations, from natural disasters to chaos and change. A lot of change, a lot of fall on the people with pride, the people is being getting rich, abusing their power and misleading others, making themselves being powerful by oppressing others. All this is gonna fall, all this is gonna end, all this is gonna change, and the change is gonna start with us, by us to be tested on a spiritual level. Our faith is gonna be tested. Our final decision of following God or not is gonna be shown next year. They've been talking about a blackout that is imminent and necessary for the whole world to go through in order for us to be cleansed from all negativity that the dark forces are being throwing at us using technology and using all these gadgets and devices to control and manipulate masses. Okay, so this blackout is going to be necessary for us to be cleansed and for us to wake up, open our eyes, look around, and start paying attention to our environment and to our spiritual being, and to connect with God and nature. So we're gonna be forced to go through this blackout. It's gonna be, I think they say it's gonna be like 3 days, but it could be more. We don't know exactly what's gonna happen or how it's gonna happen because we're gonna be tested, right? But the point is, we have to be ready for next year. We have to be prepared on a spiritual level for the next year, because those who really know God we know that everything is gonna be fine as long as we don't let God's hands go, as long as we hold his hand very, very tight. We're gonna be fine. But everybody, no matter your skin, your religion, your background, your roots, no matter what, everybody's gonna go through the same thing, the same situation, and everybody's gonna be tested. It's like the final test and judgment and trials and tribulations for the whole humanity to step in our positions and decide what path we're gonna choose. Are we gonna fall with the trials and tribulations? Are we gonna fail our test? Or are we gonna strengthen our spirit, connect with nature, and follow God and the big consciousness, the Christ consciousness that is about to be awakened for everybody, not just a few, but for everybody. So the message that I am guided to pass at this time, in this moment, is to please close, as this year is closing, close this year with praying, with love and compassion and kindness for the whole humanity, your family, your community, and yourself, and understanding that everything that is coming is for our highest good, for a big transformation that we deserve and we want. We want the change. We have been working and waiting for the change, and the change is coming, and it's gonna be in ways that we didn't expect it, but it's necessary for us to grow on a spiritual level, on a consciousness level, and for the highest good of the whole humanity and multi-universes, because the balance is for everybody. It's not just for Gaia and for us humans, but it's also for the whole multi-universe, the balance of it all. So we need to be prepared to strengthen our spirituality, to strengthen our communication with God, our connection with the big consciousness, our connection with everybody, life itself, nature, and to be connected with our own true self, our own spirit. So there is gonna be probably chaos and a lot of things happening, because no technology, no power, is gonna be hard, but it's gonna be necessary. So we need to be ready. We need to start thinking and how we're gonna survive without electricity and without technology. We need to start planning the future. We need to start now, have more consciousness about using the nature sources to survive and thrive without technology and light, because we're gonna be forced to be like that for the future change. And the change is gonna start with us, and we are responsible to keep the change going and growing. So next year, no matter your skin color, no matter your race, no matter your language, no matter who you are, no matter your money, your wallet, your status, your empire, no matter what side of the bed you sleep, you're gonna be tested on a spiritual level. You're gonna be forced to see the truth, and everybody that is not with God is gonna be exposed, and everybody is gonna see them. Those who speak in the name of God, Jesus, or the Bible to hurt somebody else, to throw witchcraft, manipulate people, or steal and destroy, are gonna be exposed. It doesn't matter how much you say you believe in God. If you really don't believe in God, if you're really not with God, and you're a hypocrite, you're false, you're gonna be exposed. All the lies are gonna be exposed. All these covens, all these corruption, empires, all this negativity, all these tricksters agenda is gonna be exposed. A lot of people is gonna be exposed, and a lot of people is not gonna like it. A lot of people is gonna make a chaos. A lot of people is not gonna be able to accept God or wanting to accept God. A lot of people is gonna stay in the matrix. We don't want that. We want everybody to jump into the ship. We want everybody to accept the change. We want everybody to accept their own divinity and their own spirit, and the consciousness that we are one with God and with the universe. So this message is for you to keep your spirit strong, to hold God's hand and don't let go. To show your loyalty in yourself and the universe and God. This is moments for us to put a pause and connect with each other. Aside from technology, aside from social media, from all these things that only are meant for us to keep us distracted from the truth and from our real divinity. And with that, I'm just trying to help everybody to make a consciousness of go back to basics, basically. To put down your phone, to put down your social media, and start paying attention of what's going on around you, because we're gonna be forced to do it anyway. So the sooner you get used to put aside your social media and all these technology devices that are only distracting us, to pay attention to what's going on in the world, what's going on in your own life, and to be ready to listen God's voice. The sooner you start doing this, the better you're gonna react when the blackout, the great reset comes. Be ready so you don't have to be ready. Start now, start today. As we close in this year, look for the truth inside of you. Look for the happiness inside of you. Be real with yourself. Accept God, because accepting God is accepting yourself and your brothers and sisters around the world and the multiverse. Not just human, but all beings. We are all the same, and we are all part of God, part of this big consciousness. And we need to start waking up and working on ourselves to be able to see the truth and wake up from the lies. So my message is to everybody to be ready, to strengthen their faith and their loyalty to the Christ consciousness, the universe, with God, and to yourself. Being loyal to yourself is being loyal to God. Being loyal to God is being loyal to yourself, because you are part of Him, or part of it, the big consciousness. So we need to learn that everything that we do against any other being or any other energy is the damage you're doing to yourself and to God. So please take this as I resonate with you, as you see what is going on in the world, what is changing in the world, as you read and you listen to others talking about this. Take it as I resonate. Do the job that you feel in your heart you need to do. Not what I'm saying just because I say it or somebody else saying, but what you feel in your heart, guided to do. If you feel in your heart guided to follow God, that's what you need to do. We all have free will, because we are all part of God. So we all have free will. But the best decision for us is to take action, open our eyes, forget the programming, and be willing to relearn again, and to open our spirit to the truth. This is a short message, just trying to help the community, trying to help the people, try to help the soul tribe, try to help the people that resonate with me and that are ready to listen and pay attention to the things that God wants us to know at this moment, in this time. Be ready for the trials or tribulations. Be ready to hold God's hand. Be ready to show how strong you are on a spiritual level. Our faith is going to be tested on a spiritual level, not on a religion level, but on a spiritual level. Our faith at how big our hearts are. They're gonna be weighted, not by size, but by the things we hold in our hearts, negative or positive. So don't forget, close this year with a lot of love and compassion and praying for your brothers and sisters, Mother Gaia, and for yourself. Enjoy with your family while you can. Enjoy and be grateful for everything you have so far. And be ready for the next year. And think and know that no matter what, everything is for our highest good. It's not for us to be hurt or to be punished or to be in pain. It's for us to learn, grow, and evolve on a spiritual level. And if you are in tune with that truth, you will understand what is going on. And in the middle of the chaos, you will hold peace and faith. God bless you. I hope you like this message. I hope it helps you. This is gonna be next year. We don't know exactly when, what day, but this is gonna happen. It's better to be ready, not just for the blacked out, but for everything that is coming starting next year, because the big time is coming. God bless you all. I love you. Thank you for watching me. Goodbye.